Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Lyrics of Fury from Eric B. and Rakim. This was suggested by Only Original Songs. So thank you, Only Original, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below, guys. Let me know what y'all want to see next time. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what Eric B. and Rakim have to say. Let's see what Lyrics of Fury is all about. Let's get it.
I'm rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Guess I came back to attack brothers despite. It's like
Okay, cool. Love the drum pattern coming in. It's got a nice vibe to it. Almost reminds me a little bit of Afrobeat, but I think it's slightly different. Let's keep going.
I'm rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Guess I came back to attack brothers despite. It's like lightning, it's quite frightening. But don't be afraid in the dark, in the bark. Not a scream or a cry or a bark, more like a spark. You tremble like an alcoholic, muscles tighten up. What's that like numb? You see a sight, but suddenly you feel like you're in a horror flick.
Okay, very interesting track. I love the vibe. It's definitely an older track. You can tell just the sound, that punch, that clarity. It's not the same as something that you're going to hear made nowadays, but still, flow is locked in great. The guitar makes an interesting addition to the track. It gives the beat almost kind of like a chaotic feel, and there is a really like roomy tone to the track. It feels like we're in the space with them instead of having it like blasted directly at us.
Bark, not a scream or a cry or a bark, more like a spark. You tremble like an alcoholic, muscles tighten up. What's that like numb? You see a sight, but suddenly you feel like you're in a horror flick. You grab your heart and wish for tomorrow quick. Music's a clue when I come, you're warned.
Ooh, horror flick, tomorrow quick. Nice compound rhymes coming through.
Quick, music's a clue when I come, you're warned. Apocalypse now, when I'm done, you're gone. Haven't you ever heard of an MC murderer?
Yo, shout out Apocalypse Now. Great movie. And I love that when I'm done, you're gone. Beautiful, man. That's the Fury right there.
Haven't you ever heard of an MC murderer? This is a death penalty and I'm serving her. Death wish, so come on, step to this hysterical idea for a lyrical perfectionist. Friday the 13th, walking down Elm Street. You come in my realm, you get beat. This is off limits, so your visions are blurry. All you see is the meters of the volume pumping lyrics of fury.
Okay, vision is blurry to lyrics of fury. I can't even speak today. What's going on? But great sound to it, man. Again, on that mix, I'd love to hear a remastered version of this where, you know, separate those layers a little bit more, pull the drums down maybe a tiny bit, and also, just to let y'all know, I've never heard Eric B rap before. I've only heard Rakim maybe once, maybe twice, so I'm not going to be able to discern their voices from each other, so help me out with that. I'm not sure who's starting here. I think it might be Rakim, but again, I don't know his voice that well. Regardless, the mix, like I said already, you know, bring those levels, layer things a little nicer. It'd be cool to see this revisited.
Yes, a certified freestyle.
Yo, hold up. We got some like crazy horns coming through too. This very interesting instrumental. Almost almost makes me think of like I've heard of like Jungle Beat at some point. Maybe that's what this is more similar to than Afro Beat. I'm not really sure. But that like it's like a kazoo or something. That has the craziest sound. Wah, 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 wah. I like that.
And the styles, never error files. They read I'm known to exile. For those that oppose to be level or next to this, I ain't a devil and this ain't the exorcist. Worse than a nightmare. You don't have to sleep or wink. The pains of migraine every time you think. Flashbacks interfere. You start to hear the Rakim in your ear. Then the beat's hysterical.
Hey, spelling out the name. Nice vibes. Always love to hear that. And then we're traveling real quickly between topics. We were talking about like the devil and exorcist, and then we were talking about the head and migraines, moving real quick between them.
To fear, you start to hear the R-A-K-I-M in your ear. Then the beat's hysterical, that makes Eric get an ad from times to whack. Soon the lyrical format is furia, faces of death are made. MCs decaying, but they never stayed. The scene of the crime every night at the show. The fiend of a rhyme on the mic that you know. There's only one capable, breaks the unbreakable melodies, unmakeable patterns, unescapable. I haunt if you want the style I possess. I bless the child, the earth, the gods, and bomb the rest. For those that envy a MC.
Yeah. Great vibes to it, man. It's got that nonstop flow. He just keeps pushing. The rhymes, it's really nice because I don't know when this track dropped, but we're getting a lot of those more 1988. Wow. Okay. Oh, well, that's when the copyright looks. That's what it looks like the copyright, but it says it was released on 2005. Y'all let me know in the comments what's up with that. Which date is correct? I'm curious. But again, some great, more complex rhyme schemes. Let's bring it back right here.
If you want the style I possess, I bless the child, the earth, the gods, and bomb the rest. For those that envy a MC, it can be. Has a diss to your health.
Envy and MC, it can be. Just great stacking of rhymes. Reminds me of Doom a little bit in that way.
That envy a MC, it can be. Has a diss to your health, so be friendly. A matter of life and death, just like an etch. Just get shake to your clear, make it disappear. Make the next after the ceremony. Let a rhyme rest in peace. If not, my soul will release. The scene is recreated, reincarnated, updated. I'm glad you made it. I'm sure about to see a disastrous sight.
Recreated, reincarnated. I'm glad you made it. Just matching syllables. Beautiful, man. Just super locked in. The only thing that I think would really add to this track is just having a little bit of a hook section breaking up this flow for us. It'll just make it a little bit more palatable because it's a lot to take in all at once. But when you break it up a little bit, helps you kind of keep pace with the track, absorb everything, and get ready for that next verse. We have had like one small break section, but just a little bit more of that would be nice, I think.
Updated, I'm glad you made it. I'm sure about to see a disastrous sight. A performance never again performed on a mic. Lyrics of fury. A purified freestyle.
Great transition there. We actually got another little break section, which I'm glad to hear. Very short, though. But again, I like that guitar. You don't hear that too much in hip hop. And then let me know, are Eric B and Rakim, is like Eric B the producer and Rakim the MC, or like how do they share those roles in this duo? Is Eric B gonna rap at some point on this track? Has he already and I just didn't recognize his voice? It sounds like it's been Rakim all the way through, but who knows? Maybe they just got similar sounding voices. Either way, please educate me in the comments, but let's keep going.
A purified freestyle.
Okay.
The R is in the house too much.
That kazoo sound, I know we already talked about, but that is one of the funniest things I've ever heard on a track. Like, I've never heard an instrument quite like that, and it sounds great, but it's also just a little goofy in a way.
The R is in the house, too much tension. Make sure the system's loud when I mention phrases is fearsome. You wanna hear some sounds that not only pounds but plays your eardrum. I sit back and observe the whole scenery, then nonchalantly tell you what it mean to me. Strictly business, I'm quickly.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's bring it back. That was a nice rhyme.
I sit back and observe the whole scenery, then nonchalantly tell you what it mean to me.
Scenery, what it mean to me. Great rhyme right there.
Business, I'm quickly in this mood, and I don't care if the whole crowd's a witness. I'ma tear you apart, but I'ma spare you a heart. Program it to the speed of the rhyme, prepare to start rhythms out of the radius. The same as the craziest musical madness MC ever made. See it now an emergency, open heart surgery. Open your mind, you will find every word to be furious than ever. I remain diffused.
That's great, man. Is Rakim the first to rhyme emergency and surgery? He just might be.
Emergency, open heart surgery. Open your mind, you will find every word to be furier than ever. I remain the future. Battles tempting, whatever suits you. From word to sentence, there's no resemblance. You're thinking rougher than suffer the consequences. I'm never dying, terrifying results. I wake up with hundreds of thousands of false mics. I'm out for resuscitation, rhythm with rage.
Yeah, I mean, just it's amazing. It's really impressive to listen to. We got a little bit of a longer break section where we got like two breaks pretty quickly back to back right after I was just talking about wanting a little bit more of that. Great to add those in, especially right there in the middle where you're really at that, not like the peak quite yet, but we're getting ready for something to turn over at that point, right? And then this flow, it's just automatic. It's casual. He's just rolling across the top of this beat, doesn't give a shit, just keeps it going. And it's locked. It sounds amazing. He's hitting he's hitting the punches where they need to be. Works super well. If anything, again, just pull back on those drums a little bit. They're really up in the forefront, and I think it takes away a little bit from his vocal.
Results. I wake up with hundreds of thousands of false mics. I'm out for resuscitation, rhythm with radiation. Novocaine needs the pain, it might save him. If not, Eric B's the judge, the crowd's a jury. How do I plead the homicide? Lyrics of fury.
Okay.
They're getting furious. A purified freestyle.
It almost sound like they sampled one of those screaming goats and then like manipulated and put it into the track as an instrument. But this is crazy, man. History right here. Yo, and then the pan at the end. That was a really nice surprise at the end. Makes me wish they just used that a little bit more throughout the track. That panning worked really well, but it also works well only having it at the end because that kind of disrupts and it almost like shoots you back out of the track for a second. And you're like, oh shit, something's about to change. And then, depending on the context of the album, I don't know where this fits, but you'll hop into the next track. Maybe it's a big change to the next track, whatever that might entail. Regardless, that was Lyrics of Fury from Eric B. and Rakim. I really enjoyed that. I hope y'all did as well. Thank you again to Only Original Songs for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.